on its side. That means flip it to me. Flip it to us. Jeez, don't understand that. I don't know what to do. I wonder if the orientation is locked. Rotate device back. So I do it that way, you can see it there, but it's only on a tiny bit.
I think it's something we're setting.
Must be.
Oh, your phone.
Right. Fine. I'll just do it this way today because I don't want it on my side. Right. Oh my goodness. Hi there, Elizabeth. I'm really having some technical issues with going live, but I'll need to work it out for next time, definitely. So thanks for joining me. Thanks for coming on. Let's see if I can bring this down slightly. I have to move a few things about, which is fine. So how are you, Elizabeth? Are you good? I'm good apart from this. Why it's not really doing what I want it to do. But thanks for coming on. It's really good of you to come on. So I can wait for another few minutes. And yeah, it's very narrow, I know, unfortunately. We'll just wait a few more minutes and see if anybody else would come in. So are you in the UK? You're in the UK? Yep. I think you are. But just see if... Just wait a little bit longer. See who else is going to pop in. May just be you and I, but that's okay. That's fine. So today I've actually got a few wee dies that I've got that recently. These ones were Stampin' Up ones that were in a sale. So I thought I'd just buy them when they're in the sale. So these are called Meadow dies, and they're all sorts of lovely, sort of nice florally fauna type bits and pieces. So I've got those. I think I might use, excuse me, just drank some tea and I've got a bit of wind going on. Oh, the south of England, brilliant. So, and then I've got these other ones, which I really like this floral here. So I might use these two today as well. And I've got this one, which was also in the Craft Stash sale. The Craft Stash had lots of sale items, dies and different pieces, and this was £5. And so was this. They were both £5, but I'm not sure if that sale's still on, but you could always head over and have a wee look if you're interested. So, yeah, they're really nice. I used them on Friday. I have small classes in my craft space here, and I used this die and this die on the Friday, and the ladies made some fabulous cards with them. So yeah, we've got that, and we've got some other bits and pieces. We've got these other sort of tags. I might use them, and I've got that one I used last week, but I might use these sorts of bits here. So if you've joined me, please say hello. It'd be nice to, it's always nice to have people say hello and just comment if you want to. Obviously you don't have to, it's not compulsory, but it would really help me if you did. So I think we will just get started because an hour really does just really slip away. So I'm just getting my chair in the right position. Now, let me know that you can hear me okay. And I'm sorry about that it's a very narrow picture, but we're going to be doing most of it in this area anyway, so you won't really miss. And I'll try to remember, if I'm veering off to the side, to come back into this middle area. And one of these Sundays I'll get this right. So I've got a couple of pieces of card that I've already cut. I've cut just what I cut was, it was a A4 piece of paper card, and then I just chopped it in half. So I've got a few of them already cut. I've got some black card if I need it, and I've got some other bits and pieces beside me. I've got my linen weave card as well that I like, and I've got some other pieces. So I'm kind of like thinking what I'm going to do now, because I was going to do, but because I've got so confused now because of just things happening. Oh dear. So I'm just going to get some of this nice rainbow card, which I've got off to the side of here. And I'm trying to think, I think I just got this out of Hobbycraft in the UK. And it's got bits all cut out of it because I used it with the scan and cut one time when I was making, I was going to be making something with my class ladies. So I've kept these because I thought some of these might be quite good as stencils. But what I want to use today is to make a couple of type, sort of bright, kind of maybe rainbowy type cards with the pastel colours. Oh yeah, some of the stuff in Craft Stash is nice, some's not so nice. But yeah, it just depends. So I've still got loads of these, all these bits that I've cut with a scan and cut, so we'll just get rid of them and pop them away up here. And I've got some nice sort of pinks, and on this it's purple on one side and pink on that side, and it's a bit like this on here. It was sort of orange and lighter orange, then it was a different colour, so you could mix and match as well. So these are not particularly thick. It says 230 GSM, but I'm not sure it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut some strips with my trimmer, and then we're going to try and make something with it. So sort of rainbowy cards. So I'm going to go really quite small. So I don't know what size that strip is. I'm just doing this all by eye. I'm just not really. But all, I mean, that's a bit thicker, that one. And probably could do it this way as well, because it's slightly smaller. Put that there. Couple there. So just, I mean, you could use this with some scraps as well. You've got scraps. Right, I'll try one of the other colours now. So I'll just get down here. And see, there's lots of different shades. There's greys and greens, and I've probably used most of the ones that the colours already on some other projects, but that's okay. It's okay, so let's just cut this in half because it's a 12 by 12 sheet. I don't really need, so maybe I should just cut them a wee bit longer because then I can just cut them up if they're not quite long enough. You don't want them too short. I could have prepped this before I came on, but never, so yeah, so I see that there's 3 folk watching. It would be nice to see who's watching and just say hello. You only have to say hello. You don't need to join in the conversation if you don't want to. So here's that. And then I've got another... This is a different bit of card. Let's see. Here's that. No, here's a pinky. That's the same as that, isn't it? Not that then. Let's just get another piece. Let's get some green. So what we'll actually do is we'll just rip that piece off. And slightly bigger one there. I think I need a new, I think my trimmer needs some new blades. I've got some here. I might change them. Let's see. And let's see if we've got any red or something that we could put in to it as well. I mean, I could always do a white strip and just cover it with red. There's no red. So, let's see. Let's get a piece of card. And what I can do. So this is what you could do if you didn't have red. So actually what you would do first, which would be better, move these away, is to get one of your inks. I'm going to use picked raspberry from an oxide, and what you would do is you would just go down the side like that. Could go right to the edge. That's a way you could do it. Could also use a different coloured ink as well. Let's just do a few with some different inks if you've not got the paper. Right, that'll do. So that's picked raspberry, if you're wondering what colour that is. So let's take that one away. That's okay. Let's just do this bit. There's another red, pinky red, whatever you call it. That one's not quite as... Right, I have got a red here, which is a dye ink. Which is Tulip Red, Versifying Clear. So what I could actually do here is I could just drag it down. Put this to the side. So turn this round. At this side I could just drag that right the way down there. And that would give you a really bright, vivid red. Like that. Do a few of them. Let's just wipe that away because I'm making a mess. But that's the beauty of having a glass mat, isn't it? So I'm just going to give this a little heat, a little dry with the heat tool. So if you want to put your sound down, feel free, and then you can put it back on when you're finished. It looks like it's only you and I, Elizabeth, which is absolutely fine. But I did see there was a few other folk that maybe they've just decided I'm not going to say hello. And maybe not folk I know, or anyway, it's fine. Right, so I've done that, and then what I want to do is now cut a few stripes of that. So one of them, that just gives you a different colour. And one of those as well. I'll just do another one. Might not need the whole thing. And here we go. So I'll take that to the side. What I want to do is, I'll probably need my, we've got these pieces of card cut out already. So they were just, as I say, half of an A4, 6 by 8 1/4. So these can get cut down anyway because we don't want that amount of card. So cut them down to, let's do 4 3/4 by 3/4 by 6 3/4, and that will be able to go onto a 5 by 7 base. So that's that one, and I'll just get my base while I'm here. So I'm using this lovely silk and weave linen card, which is from a company in the UK called Syntego, and they're really quick and fast at getting your order done. They're really good. So, and the paper is really lovely. You can just kind of see there. It is really nice. So I would recommend if that's the sort of paper you like. So I've cut that base to 5, and I'm just going to cut this to 7. Okay. So that's my first card. Put that down there. Right. So that will just sit on there really nicely with a wee border around it. So I'll just get rid of these for a moment. So what I thought I would start is just by putting, I'll put the base away just now because I don't need it. So just by putting strips of colour either straight across, yeah, that needs some straight across, or I could do it a different way. I could do it diagonally, but I think I'll just go straight across at the minute. And I'm just placing them where I think I'd like the colour to go. And I'm not doing it in any particular colour band. I don't have a blue one here. I could have a blue one. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Perhaps I'll have to do some blue. So pop that up there. Let's do some blue. So I've got this, I've got 2 shades of blue here. I've got the VersaFine Clear, I've got Warm Breeze and Paradise. So I'm going to go for the Paradise, I think. So I'm just going to swipe it as well. It's a really nice vibrant colour. Oh, swipe it across like that. This is where you get very inky. Inky. Mrs. Inky Fingers. That's what I'll be. There we go. So there's that one. And then you can also do, I'll also do another one. That's not the right card. I've got some extra pieces here I can use. Oh my. I've got a chair beside me and it's just full of scraps. So I can use a few of them. Let me just see, actually might have to use this again, so wipe that away. And I'm going to just chop this away. So, so just pop that into the bin. So I'm going to put this Paradise one away. I'm going to do the Warm Breeze one now. Perhaps Bee and Alison are away, because it is the Bee from Bespoke Crafts came on last week, and Alison, who's a subscriber, came on last week, but because it's bank holiday weekend, perhaps they're away. That's fair enough. So there's this one, which is Sea Warm Breeze Versifying Clear, and these are dye inks. So just wipe again. It's good to have a nice cloth to wipe with. And so I'm just going to give them a little dry again as well. I probably won't come on every week if this, you know, oh, no worries, Elizabeth, if nobody's going to really much come on, because I'd rather just do a video than. So that's the blue one, the other blue one, and I think I might just be doing them this way instead of doing it with the scraps of paper. Let's just make this slightly shorter. I'm not going to, so what I was saying is I'm not going to be doing them every week if people aren't going to come on to them, because it's just really a waste of time. I could be doing some more videos and something else. So this is really just piloting it to see if it's going to work, and if people would come on, will come on, and so forth. But if it's not going to work, as I say, I won't do it every single week. I might do it a few times, like once in a while. So anyway, I've got my pieces, and what I want to do is I just want to get them to come across like that. They're all going to be different sizes, but that doesn't matter. That's absolutely fine. So pop them on like that. And like that. We need a bit of yellow, I think, as well. Is that brighter? No. So we're going to do that. So I'm just going to start just gluing those down. So I'm just using Nouveau, because this is what I use, Nouveau Deluxe adhesive, which I really like. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, if it comes out, because we had a bit of a problem with them, and I think that's the wrong one. So let's see if this one's going to come out. So, yeah, there we go. So I'm just going to cross just like that, and then pulling it a wee bit taut, and then sticking that down. And obviously I'm going to cut off the ends. So instead of putting it on the back, I'm just going to do it onto the actual card. Move that up so it's bang up, so there's no white in between, or as little white as possible. There we go. Then we're going to put the green on now. I wonder if I've got a better green that's not so... Hi Elizabeth, thanks for coming back. Really do appreciate it. I was saying, I don't know if you heard me or if you were away, I'm not going to come on and do these lives if, you know, nobody's really going to come on them. Because it's just a bit of a waste of my time. Whereas I can just carry on making videos, not live. So I've moved these. See? What are you doing, Shirley? So that comes to about there. I just thought it might help my subscription, but I don't know. Anyway, whatever. Right, so just carrying on doing this all the way down. I think I might put the yellow next, or have we got a brighter yellow here? It's a bit brighter. Not sure. Don't think it's any brighter. So just popping a wee line across all the way, pulling that as tight taut as possible and butt it right up to the next colour. And then I'm going to pop this one on, I think, at the bottom. What's that colour? That's yellow. We've got red. What else have we got? We've got green. Yeah, we'll just pop this on. And then I can cut this down. Oh. There we go, and I hope that's straight enough. And then all I'm going to do is just chop this at the back off. Try not to chop the card, Shirley. So that's what it'll look like. There we go. Now I think I'll just use the trimmer to just get that a bit neater because it's a bit not cut it very well. So it'll be slightly less than 4 3/4 this one because I've had to chop it a bit more, but I'd rather have a nice edge than not. That's better. That's quite nice. So I've already cut out some, just got rid of these. So I've already cut out some from the die Smile. So this is the die I got. I got these dies from the Craft Stash, and it's this little die here. So it cuts out a back plate, as I call it, and then the word Smile. So it's really nice. So I've got that, and what I wanted to do was, so I've already cut some of them out. Just put this away just now. So I've already cut some of them out here, and I've done a few different ways of doing it. So I've done it like that, or I could mix and match. I've done it with the white like that, or that, or that, or you could just do it anyway. Now I also want to just put some black at the edge of this card, just to in keeping with the colour that I'm going to use. So I'm going to take my trimmer again, and I just want to cut a tiny black. Let's just see if that's going to be too much. Might just cut it really small. It's going to be a slither. Slither. Hopefully it'll work. Hopefully. It might not. Let's try it and see. If it doesn't work, well, we'll just go with the thicker bit. Come on, stay in the middle. Don't move. Please don't move. Press it down and see. Small at one side and long at the other. Come on. So yeah, that was the bit I wanted. So I need to get another piece, which would just, or maybe I'll just use that and I'll stop being so pernickety. I know, Elizabeth, you can only try. Exactly. Right, so what I want to do here is just to outline this, is I want to put a wee bit black onto there. So I'll just get my glue and I'll put this down the top here. Just a very thin bit all the way down there. I'm going to pop this piece, try not to throw it away though, down there on the top. Just to give that a bit of, oh, not to do that, but just move it slightly. Get rid of that glue. There we go. And the same, just to finish it off, down here, like that. This is a bit thicker, but that's okay. Just pop that there. Oh, make sure it's right up to there. There we go. That's it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick one of these to pop on top. So let me see what would look nice. So there's that one. I do have the eye. It's up there somewhere. Or I could just have the white with the black, like that. What do you think? Which one do you think? Or there is black backing with white, obviously, or pink as well. So let me know what you think. Which one do you think would look nice? And then we'll go with that, and then we can make our second card, because I plan to make 4 cards, hopefully, in an hour. Possibly it'll be over an hour. Remember, if you are watching and you haven't said hello, I'd be delighted if you could. It'd be really nice to hear from you, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up and like a share. I'd be absolutely delighted. So I'm thinking, I think I'm going to just go with this one, the white and the black, because I think it looks quite nice. And I'll just find a little eye that goes along with that. They're here because I've cut them out. So where's the white one? Typical. Here we go. Here's the wee white one. Just so if I pop that wee toty dot there, and I get my tweezers. Where's my tweezers? Where's my? Oh, it's over here. It's because I moved it. Silly me. Right, my tweezers are in here somewhere. I've just got my tweezers, so it's a tiny wee dot for the smile. And I've put far too much glue on, and then I'm just going to put some of this onto here. Not too much, a few wee dots here and there. There we go. And then I can just take some of that off because I don't want any excess. Especially on black card, it can make a bit of a mess. Diddly! Let's just take it off to the side for a minute, and I've got some glue on my fingers. I'll just give this a wee dab. And then just, you can still kind of move it a bit over, just to, And then I'm just going to pop that on some foam pads here. These are Stampin' Up as well, and I got these from buying off Stampin' Up from the demonstrator who I bought it from, which was a very nice gift from her. Thank you. You know who you are. So let's just lift this up. And, oh, jinx. And then pop that onto there, like that. And then I can just chop these black pieces off. There we go. That's it. And then I can just find my base. And I can just... I could put a piece of something else round it, but I don't have any black on the table. But bear with me. Oh, actually, I've got a piece here. Let's see if we can get just a little bit of black, and that will definitely help that to pop. So, what I usually do is just put it on there, and then I just go round it. That's how I cut cards. That's how I've always done it. I've never really measured things, but I know I have to do it sometimes for purposes of the videos. So put that to the side, and then that should still be okay. Might need to just actually cut it slightly smaller again, and that'll be card number 1. And that's really, so that's measuring at just under 5. So what I'll do is cut it a wee bit less. Just a tiny wee bit off each bit, because I want it to fit inside the white base. Just get rid of these. So let's just see if it's going to work. Just need a little tiny bit off the bottom again. Oh yes, it is nice, thanks. I didn't even look to see what you favoured. Sorry, but yeah, I think it just brings the word out a bit. So there we go, that should be okay, and this should still fit on with a little bit of a border. Might have to just go cut this wee bit as well, just to give it an extra. That's it. And then you can pop this together and do a number 2 card. So I'm getting in the right tiz here, I'm getting in a right mess. I'm actually not a messy crafter, but I'm in a bit of a tizzle here. Right, go up there. I don't need you just now. I'm speaking to the things as if they are people, which is a bit worrying, isn't it? Right, so let's pop this away as well, just now. And we'll pop that to the side. So let's get this put together. So I'm quite happy with that card, and I hope you like it. It's just nice to do something a bit different. So we'll do another one. And we'll do something a wee bit different with that. And then I've got another idea, which is the same sort of thing as this, but it's masking off. So that goes nicely with that. There we go, and then put that into the front of your card, like so. Bring it down a bit. So that's the beauty of having glue. Well, glue that just helps you to move it around. Right, I've got a few little bits I just want to add. So I've got these little heart gems. And these were from Spellbinders, I think. So I'm just adding a few of them just to finish off. So I have some purple, maybe there, I'm not sure. Let's put that there. And that's the first card. So I hope you like it. And we're on to doing card number 2. So this time, oh thanks, yes it is. It has come together really nicely. Thanks, Elizabeth. Really do appreciate your comments. So that's the first card. So we'll pop that up over there just now. We'll go back to showing them later. So let's just see. So we're going to do exactly the same for this one, but I'm going to cut out a couple of these, not these ones, the other dies. Where are they? The other dies. I'll put them somewhere safe. Oh no, here they are. So we're going to cut out these. So I'm going to cut this one out when I can get it off. So this is really nice. This has got like, it's got leaves and it's 2 florals. And also I'm going to cut this huge leaf out as well, because I think they 2 are really nice. I'll pop them over there. Right, so I'm going to get my card that I've cut out. Excuse me. Oh dear. Where is it? Here. So I've already cut, as I say, these pieces out. And I'm just going to really quickly cut them down to a smaller size. So I'll just cut this down to 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. Like that. Like that. And then I'm going to do mostly the same thing, but I'm going to do it landscape this time, and I'm going to cut these out as well. First I need to get rid of some of this stuff. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm thinking, will I do it diagonally? I wonder. Could do it this way actually. Let's do it this way. So I'm just going to put them on as is. I'm just going to put a line there. And put that one on there. And let's just get the pink bit. So a bit on here. I'm trying to do it a bit faster this time, instead of taking forever to do it. That pink's lovely, isn't it? Do like that. And then let's get a bit green. Oh, I didn't mean to do that as much. Just a bit green on there. Like that. Some yellow. Go. I also have got purple. Let's do the purple side. I know it's a bit jaggedy, a bit. So let's just get my bone folder and just press that bit down. It's turned over when it was cut. And then we can just pop a bit of that on as well. Just get that. And then will we go for red or not? Let me see what other colours I've got. That's darker blue. We've got the green. What's that? Yellow. Maybe we'll just pop a wee bit red on as well. Just here. So a piece of red as well. Like that. There we go. And then let's do some more blue. Like that. Some pink. Let me see. Some of this. Yep, that one there. And then that'll do, I think. Probably too much on there. But there we go. Right, so that's all I'm going to do. So now I'm going to chop this off again. Oh, just if I can get... So Elizabeth, do you watch anybody else live? Or not? It'd be nice, be interested to know. Sure you do. Sure you do. Sure it's not just me. Not that I've come on that often. There we go. So that's that piece now done. So what I want to do is I want to get my piece of card again for the front, and I'm going to make this in landscape. So just want to make this. I'll cut this at 6. Cut that off, not cut it off, scored it at 6 I should say. And I'm just going to chop it down. Because I think that'd be too big. So let's just see. Yeah, that's going to be a huge card. So we'll probably end up, so what size are we at here? This is 4.5. So let's just chop it at 4.5 by, what is it, lengthwise, it's slightly bigger. So it is 4.5 by nearly 6 3/4. So if we put this at 6 3/4, just slightly over, that should work. And that's Lisa Horton. Oh yeah, she's got some fabulous products, doesn't she, Lisa Horton? She does. She's lovely, some lovely stuff. Right, so perhaps if I get it up the right way, Shirley. Which is, I want it to be at this side. So I might have to just cut it very slightly, but I think it could just sit right on top. And then what I thought I would put was this over the top. So I haven't got a piece of black on here, so just bear with me while my black's just beside me. I do need to get out my seat to get it. Let's get a few bits of black. So I've got a couple of bits of black now, and we can just put that through the die cutting machine. and we can just die cut. So I'll have to cut these up in half because it won't fit through the machine, and that's fine. And in half like that. And just put this. So just popping that on. So just getting my die cutting machine out. This is an old, well, it's not old. This is a Stampin' Up machine that I had when I was a demonstrator. I'm not a demonstrator anymore, but it's a pretty good machine, to be honest. It's pretty good. And I'm just going to put this on as well and cut them both out at the same time. So just make your sandwich and then just pop through that die cutting machine, which is off to the side here. You can't quite see it, and that's absolutely fine. So I'll have to do it a couple of times probably, and you might get a bit of shake, but that's okay. Right, let's see if that's cut. I think it is. Oh, that's lovely. It's so lovely, that. Let's see, is this cut? I think they're cut. Let's just look at the back. Not sure a bit. Not sure. Might have to put them back in. They're not quite cut. So I'm just putting them straight back into the grooves that they were in. And this one I just need to find where it was and then pop it straight back into these grooves and hope that it's there, it's stuck there, and then just pop that one back in because it's moved, and then I'll turn it round this way and cut it from this side. So it is quite thick black paper, that's might be 300 GSM, so that's probably why it hasn't cut as well. Let's hope it's not moved and we need to do it again. Probably should have put some tape on it. There we go. Let's have a look and see what it's like. I think it should be cut now because, yeah, I think that's it this time. So that's the leaf, which is really nice, and this is the, still not quite cut that bit. So I'm just going to pop it through again, but we'll make up this card with the leaf, the leafy one first. Just pop that and put this at one side and pop that back through. But first of all, I'll make this one up because I can. So just want to get all these wee tiny bits out, just doing it like this. I could poke them out, but what I actually need to get is one of these wee brushes that just zooms over the top of all of the die cuts and makes them come out really, really quickly. So do you go to any classes, Elizabeth, or so what sort of crafting do you do yourself? Do you do any sort of craft? Well, obviously you do, but what sort of stuff? Is it paper crafts or is it something else? So just poking these out with my finger. I could use the pokey tool as well, which might be a bit better. Now, Elizabeth, at the end of this, if you want one of these cards, please message me and I'll send you them out because that's not cut properly, you see. Not cut properly, that's why it's not coming out. I might have to put this back in again. Oh, jinx. Honestly, really? It should cut because it's not... let's just try it again because it actually hasn't cut that either. So we'll just put this one through, the flowery one. This is live crafting for you. So if you want one of these cards, please email me your address and I'll happily send it out. I'll happily send you them both out, or depending how many I make, but I'll happily do that. So let's see if this is cut. It should be. I think it is. I think it's cut now. So let's just pop this out the side here. Just popping this out the side. And hoping all the bits come out. Because I'll just come into camera shot again. But it is a really nice, I think it's a lovely dye. I like it. I do like it. Right, let's see how much we've managed to get out here. And if you are watching but haven't said hello, you could also email me. My email is on my Handmade by Shirley page on Facebook. But it's shirleywhirley37@gmail.com if you want to receive one of the cards if you're watching today and you were on the live. If you're watching on the replay, I won't be able to do that. But if you're here on the live today and you want to receive one, just send me your address and I will send it out to you. Because I've got so many cards. I mean, I sell some, but I've also got so many cards that I really don't need. So anyway, you can see that really nice die cut. I will put this back through as well, and hopefully it will cut a bit better. Pop that through. I'll put this card here. I'll just pop this through once, and then I'll put this card together. So, where's my... I'll put that up there because I don't want the dies to get lost. And I'll get rid of all this mess off the table. It's getting a bit of a mess. Well, it's a mess, but that's okay. That's crafting for you, you know. Right, so I think we're going to be slightly longer than an hour, which is fine because my dinner will be ready when I finish. But yeah, leave these there because so just get rid of this into the bin, which is there. It's fine. And just move that over a bit again. I'll pop that to the side. So here we go. So this is the die cut from that die set and it's really nice. I think it's lovely. So what I thought was I would just pop that on there with some glue. I could stack it up if I wanted, but I'm just going to, for the sake of the video, I'm just going to pop some glue here, there, and everywhere. Not all over the whole thing. That's the beauty of having a nice thin tipped glue like this one, because you can just put wee dots here, there, and everywhere. So, yep. A few wee bits up here, and that's fine. Right. So, I'm just going to put that down. So I want this bit kind of to come like that. Just hold that down for a few seconds till it adheres to the paper. There we go, and then I'm just going to pop this on to the base. Like that. So just roughly just going to be going on straight on top of this, isn't it? There we go, that's card number 2. Now what I'm wanting to put on this one is, I've got these, if I can find them, oh dear, I think I can't find them now. Where have they gone? Oh, here they are. They slid down, So I've got these nice Julie Hickey wording quotes. So I'm going to just pop one of these onto there. So I might just put happy birthday wishes or birthday wishes just on there. Like that. I think that's quite nice. So just a wee bit glue as well, not too much, just take some of that off because I don't want loads on it. Like so. There we go. And here's the cloth gone. There we go. That's that one done. Hope you like it. Oh, a few little bits of bling. Must have my bling. I like my bling. So, let's see what else I've got in here. I've got some nice wee sequins as well, which I could use. I think I'll use those. So these are from Stamping Up as well. I'm not sure. I can't remember if they were in a sale or not. I just can't quite remember. But if you want them, head over to Stamping Up and you'll see them there. There we go. So that's card number 2. So card number 1, and then card number 2. Okay, if you like them. And I think I'll do one more, but what I'm going to do this time is, I still have to cut my leaf out, don't I? What I'm going to do this time is, to get rid of those to the side, is, I'll just die cut this one as well, is I'm going to ink the rainbow up instead of using papers. So I'll do some masking and then I'll pop the die cut over the top. That's what I'm going to do. Thanks, Elizabeth. It is really nice. I'm really pleased with these. Thanks so much. You're such a joy to have here. Oh, it's nice to have that hobby though, isn't it? It's nice to have hobby. It takes the pressure out of sometimes selling them, doesn't it? So, let's see if this is cut this time or not. So, still not completely cut. Let's take it out of here and we'll just put it back through because I don't think it's completely cut. Really. Maybe this is just one I just have to do off screen, perhaps. Right, let's just see if it's going to be cut or not. Maybe it is. Don't know, that one doesn't seem to be poking out very easily, but let's just pop this to the side, and if it hasn't done it, I'm just going to carry on because time is marching on and I can't be on here all night. Well, I could be, but I don't think you'd be. You might get a bit bored. You might get a bit bored, you know. I don't know. Don't know if that was cut through. Fiddly-dee. It's a bit fiddly. Fiddly-dee. Fiddly-doo. Oh, that sounds lovely. Lovely. I'm sure it'll be a lovely, lovely card. And it's almost nice. It's so nice, I think, when you make things for your family or friends and it's handmade. It just shows the thought that has been put into it, and love as well. This is proving to be one doozy of a die, but it's getting there, it's getting there, it's coming, it's coming. So, oh, that's still not poked out, come on. Yeah, I think I need to get one of these brushes because I wonder if this brush would actually work. What do you think? Maybe not. It's not bristly enough, is it? It's not bristly enough. No. It's not going to work. But this one. Oh, that's a bit better. It's taking far too long. And now it's going pink. I don't want it to go pink. Right, tell you what. Just put this all up here. Take that pink off because I don't want pink. I want black. Right, that's fine. So, I think that's more or less it done. So, let's get to, we'll just get this all off again. I'll put this in the bin. And we'll just get to doing some inking. Because there's lots of lovely colours you can do with your inks as well. And I'll just get rid of this off the table just now so it gives me a wee bit more room. Like that. Just bring that up there. So this time what I'm going to do is, so you can see that was a lovely die cut as well, really nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a piece of the card again that's underneath here, and I'm just going to cut it to the size, so that is cut just now to 4 3/4 by, let's just do the same size, 4 3/4, or will we do another one? Let's just do 4 3/4 squared. That would be nice, just for a wee change, and then it won't be such a huge card either. So oh, that's lovely. Yes, I know there's actually, I made an 80th birthday card. Oh, it's a number of years now ago. And it was actually decoupage I made. The lady has still got it in her house in a frame because she loved it so much and she didn't want to throw it away, which is fair enough. And she's still got it in her house in a frame, which is lovely. And I do know a few other people who I've given cards to or have made cards for have done a similar thing. So it's really nice. Right, anyway, so what I want to do is I've cut that card to 4 1/2 squared. So I've got some washi tape, courtesy of my son, and I want to just put a band along there, like that. No, this isn't quite going to work, is it? No, I know what I'm going to do. I'm thinking this isn't going to work, but it is. And then I want to leave a wee space in between, because that's where I want the ink to go. And then I'll put another wee bit top here with a similar size sort of space in between. Another piece down here. Could use any tape really, it was just because I have this on the desk. And another wee bit here, I think. That'll work. But then what I have to be careful of is that I don't go over each bit, if you see what I mean. You see what I mean when I do it. So I'm just going to use this VersaFine Clear Tulip Red. I think I'll just use these dye inks instead of the Distress one. So I want to just go along here on this line with the ink and just covering that in. That I can make it a bit deeper. I want to. So just colouring that in. There, that's fine. And then I want to use this orange one here, which is the Summertime, which is sort of orange colour. So I've got some more brushes here. Let's use this one if I can get it. Yep, this one I don't think's been used yet. I just got these on a little carousel recently from Amazon, and they're proven to be really good. So, yeah. I do have a variety of blending tools though. So just the orange now. Just to get the colour on that piece there. Right, so we're going to use next. Let's use some green. Well, and some two blues, different. That's all I've got. I don't have a big. Oh no, I've got those as well. I've got that sort of red as well and that green. So let's see. We'll see. We'll put this one on next. This Verdant as well. So that's another way you can create a kind of rainbow effect, is doing it this way as well as doing it with the paper. Oh, hi Garnet. Thanks for joining me. It's really nice to have you here. I've done 2 cards already, but yep, this is just inking the rainbow instead of putting papers on to create the rainbow. So thanks for joining me. It's nice to have you here. Are you in the UK or are you somewhere else? No, I've just started to do lives, and I probably shouldn't be doing a live because I've only got 514 subscribers, but it's a kind of live stream I'm doing, so slightly different, but anyway. So I think I could put another piece of tape on as well, just to put one more colour in at the bottom. So just leaving that similar gap in between. Just pop it there. And let's see what colour could we have this time. We've got this Elements one from Lavinia Stamps called Sahara. Will we try this? Let's try this one and see. And then that will be us, I think. Yeah. Yes, it's a kind of sandy colour. There we go. So I think we'll just stop there. We'll take that off and have a look at what we've got. So I'm just peeling back the washi tape very gently because it can still leave a bit of residue. So that gives, I've just put a big dot there, haven't I? Typical. And then I can easily cover that, I'm sure. Just then, so you can see the nice crisp line you get, which is quite nice. Just take this one off. Just very gently, like that. This kind of makes a, I don't know, different kind of a rainbow type. It's more white, obviously. More white, much more white. But it's a similar thing. So, I mean, I could do it again and make the lines slightly bigger. So let me just think. So what I could do is, I could just pop that on there. Just had an idea. I could just pop that on there. And I could colour that bit in with some of this called Chianti, which is a sort of red, isn't it? So we'll just put some of that sort of plummy maroon colour, which is really nice. So that's what you can do with simple masking. It's not hard really. There's lots of masking things you can actually do. Let's see what this looks like. I may have ruined it. No, it's okay. I think that's okay. Well, it has got a tiny wee white bit, but that's okay. So let's just pop a piece on here. So right up to that top of that line. And then right up to the top of this line. So we're just going to fill in, oh, just made a mess, fill in that white piece. So I'm going to use this blue, which is called Paradise again. Oh, I've made a mess. I'm going to have to, I've made a mess. I'm going to have to sort that somehow. I'm sure I'll manage to sort it. There's always a way to sort the messes. So I say anyway. I love card number 2. You should get one of the brushes. I wouldn't be without one. Card number 2, yeah, it was nice. This is just seeing what it's like, just done with actually blending. Thanks. But I'm making a bit of a mess. Right, let's just get some more tape and then we can finish this off, and then I think that'll be us, because I've been on for a bit now, haven't I? And I was trying to just have it just at kind of an hour to an hour and a half at the very most. So I've got some of that, just give my hands a wee wipe. Got some of the, where is it? The washi tape, oh, it's here. It's hiding. It's a hiding washi tape. So if I go to there, to get there, like that. And then if I go to this one, and just get right on that one there. And there we go. And then I'm going to do this green. So this is a slightly darker green called Shady Lane. So I was saying to Elizabeth, if you want one of the cards from this live, please get in touch with me with your postal address and I can send you one out. So, yep. Let's just see that. Yeah, there's a bit of a line between them, but that's okay. Don't mind. That one's probably perfect, actually. Let's do this one, and then I'll... So right up to that bit, and... then this one right up to that red. Really? There we go. And I'm going to put this... what colour will I put in next? Let's go for... oh no, that is red. We can't go for that. We can't go for that one. That's orange. So we could go for this blue. This is a nice blue as well from Lavinia called Mermaid. So let's go for Mermaid. It's quite similar to Warm Breeze, isn't it? Right. Let's see what this is like. Well, that's good. It went right up to the top there. As time goes on, I'm getting a bit... oh, it's a bit squint though. Ah, that's a bit squint. Let's just pop that on again. And let's just fill that bit in there because it's not quite gone on there properly. Hopefully it won't show too much of a line. There we go. Oh, sorry, I've bashed the camera there. That wasn't good, was it? No. Right, let's just chop this down. First of all, I want to just give the it's a bit of a dry with the heat tool, so just need a little bit of dry. Oh, it's disappearing. It should be on there, Elizabeth. I'm sure it is. But it's Shirley Whirley 37 at gmail.com. Okay. So if you want to write that down, that should actually be on my page. Just get rid of this just now. Right, let's just chop this unsightly piece off. Well, there's a couple of unsightly pieces, so I'm just going to chop it. Chop that bit down. I'll probably chop a bit more down because it's a bit so hook size around there. So let's just make it. Chop that bit off. And let's see our piece of black, because this is going to put the black over the top. Like that. So let's get our piece of lovely. So what size have we got this at? 4 by 4.5. Let's chop this to 4 1/4. Not chop it. Let's score it. That should be right. Make that right. Oh, let's see. Let's see if it's going to fit in there. Yep. And then I'll just chop this 1, 2, just over 4 3/4. That is. And let's just pop this together as well. and then we will be done. Now that bit's a bit messy, so actually before I pop it together, I'm just going to try and neaten this piece up, and then we can do this card, finish it off when I find the end. Oh goodness. Here we go. So I'm just going to pop it right up to that red, a little bit of, tiny bit of red showing. And I might just do a wee bit here as well. And a wee bit. And we'll do that in a minute. So leave that there. So let's go over with something else. So what have we got? Let's put this nice green. I like this green, it's so nice. At the bottom. So this is really nice, this green. So I'll put that down there, just so that it looks a bit more professional. Let's just see. And neat. Like that. There we go. So that's that bit done. It's nicer. Yep, that's definitely better. And then this bit here, what I want to do is do that wee bit in the middle. So I'm just putting that up to the line as well. And I'm not going to use that green. I'm going to use, so what colour was that underneath? That's purple. I'm going to use this orange one. Just to get the colour a bit neater. Fine. Oh, lovely. Never been there, Winchester. And then let's just put one last piece onto here, and then it will be done, because I'm conscious of time here. Don't want people getting bored. So let's just use the red. I'm going to go in with the red at the top. Tulip red. This one is from Versaclear Inks. And these are dye inks. Distress oxides are more, what are they? They sort of, the distressed oxide inks just sit on the top, whereas the distress oxides actually penetrate the card. That's the way I know how to tell the difference, really. So I think that's it. I'll just get tidied up, put all these inks away, because I'll end up getting myself covered in it, or cards or something like that. So, right, so let's pop these to this side at the minute, and let's take that off. There we go. It's not perfect, but that's another way, obviously, you can use your inks to make rainbows. I'm sure you know that already, but I'll just dry these off because I don't want to transfer it. Yeah, I'm going to. Let's wipe this all away. That's fine. So what kind of crafting do you do, Garnet? Do you do paper crafts, or do you do something else? There we go. And then I thought I would just pop that over like that. There's still a few wee bits that need popping out on this die. Just pop these out. They're just tiny wee bits then, like that. There we go. Now, before I do that, I want to actually do my 2 black strips as well. So, just very thin pieces of black. Oh, is that just to put on the edge of the card. Another piece like that, and let's pop that to the side. So actually, need it back. I'm just going to slightly cut this a wee bit more, just so I can just pop a bit of black around the bottom, top. So there we go. So that's going to be slightly smaller again, but so I'm just going to pop that on now with some glue, and then we'll be done. And if you are going to send me an email for one of these cards, obviously it'll be first come first served, but if you want a specific card, let me know which one out of the 3 is going to be, and I can surely get that to you. So there we go. And then what I want to do there is just put a bit black onto there, so a very thin layer along this top bit of green. So do you think you might do one of these cards, boys and girls? You might. I think they're quite nice. It's a nice, good way to just do something different. I just like doing different stuff. I try not to do what everybody else is doing, but sometimes it's hard not to, if you see what I mean. But sometimes you see people doing stuff and you think, oh, that's brilliant. Oh, I really want to do that. And it does give you inspiration, but sometimes it's just nice to come with your own ideas, isn't it? Because then I suppose that gives inspiration to other people to do stuff. So I'm whittering on, but that's fine. If you don't mind, I don't mind. So I'm just going to get my scissors. Oh. And I'm going to chop this wee bit away here. So just roughly there. That's it. And then the same here. Roughly there. Same up here. Just slightly over, but that's okay. And this piece here. There we go. That's going to be landscape, and then I'm just going to pop, or I could pop it that way I suppose as well. Just going to pop that on. So just a few wee dubs of pops of glue here, there and everywhere. I'm not going to fix the whole thing down, but just so it sits on top of the card. We don't want it falling off, do we? So, where's my... Let's just get rid of that as well. And I think I will just come over this way and I can cut any excess off. Like that. Still leaving a bit of a mess behind. Come on, don't do that to me. Let's press it down a bit. I don't think there's any ink on that, that's why. There we go. It should dry clear anyway, that. Just don't like my black paper getting covered in it. There we go. And then I'm just going to chop this wee bit off at the top here. So turn that round and just chop that off. There we go, like that. And then I'm just going to add a sentiment. So I'm not sure if I'll add the smile one or if it's too big, because it's quite big. Let's see what would look nice. Maybe we'll just add another wee. Yeah, I think that's too big. We'll not add that. Let's just add a Julie Hickey one, which is over here. I've put them over here, and then we'll be done. You'll be going, phew, thank goodness, she's taken ages. Sure you're not. I hope you're not anyway. Right, let's just see. So we could have sending love and hope, maybe. Wishing you the happiest of birthdays. That's quite nice, isn't it? Let's just go with that. Wishing you the happiest birthday, or I'll be here all day. Just doing that. There we go. And just get rid of that bit. Just going to pop this here because I think that looks quite nice there. Like so. And a little bit of bling because I like me bling. And this time I'm going to use, I've got these little sort of jewel things, they're nice from Stamping Up as well. So just pop them on. 1, 2, and 3. Usually put 3 on, or I'll put it there or up here. And that is me, that is my life. So remember to email me at shirleyworley37@gmail.com and I can send you out one of the cards. But thank you so much for supporting me, coming on, saying hello. It really does help. Yeah, I'll come back on next Sunday and see how that goes. Or am I on next Sunday? I'm just thinking. Oh no, I actually won't be on next Sunday. I've got some visitors coming, so it'll probably be the following Sunday. And I'll see how it goes from there. And if it's still not kind of picking up, I may just resort to doing it on Facebook instead of here. And whatever. So thank you once again, and I'll see you soon. Have a nice week, everybody. Take care. Bye for now. How do I get out of here? Haha, I don't know. What do I do? No. Help me get out. I don't know how to get out. Oh, jings. I'm going to see me in a minute because I'm going to end up reverting the camera back. So, yes, this is me. Oh gosh, look at my hair. I'm just trying to work out how I get out of here. Thanks, folks. Take care. Should be off now. Bye for now.